The ban on plastic bags will now take effect on Monday after the High Court threw out a bid by the Kenya Manufacturers Association to delay the implementation on citing loss of jobs and revenue. Justice Bernard Eboso ruled that public benefits in the ban outweighed the commercial interests of plastic traders, as Sylvia Chebet reports.
For years on end, our trash found its way right onto our dinner tables. Prolonged drought spells and shrinking grazing fields have got livestock eating the inedible plastic waste. At the Dagoretti Abattoir in Nairobi, huge numbers of plastic bags are being pulled out of the stomachs of cows being processed for human consumption. It's the same in abattoirs in nearly all of Kenya's cities and towns.
Plastics lodge in the rumen of the animals. You find there is a poor absorption of nutrients within the body of the animal. And there are consequences of this. You find the animals are affected, their health is affected because of the low nutrients that they get.
And the only way to treat this in a living animal is through ruminotomy. This is a surgery that's expensive. A small-scale farmer may not be able to afford this.
Eventually, they die from malnutrition. And when a farmer is lucky to sell their emaciated livestock to a slaughterhouse, they fetch far less than healthy ones would. Milk production among the dairy cows also drops significantly. It's this non-biodegradable filth littering the environment that the government thought to get rid of through the Gazette notice published in March. But the Kenya Association of Manufacturers mounted a legal challenge to suspend the ban yet again, citing massive losses in revenue and jobs.
In my view, this apprehended loss is to be carefully weighed against the public interest of the over 40 million Kenyans whose right to a clean environment the legal notice seeks to secure. Grant of a conservatory order in the circumstances of this dispute will mean that the offensive plastic bags continue to suffocate the environment to the detriment of the Kenyan population while serving the commercial interests of a section of the plastic bags dealers.
And to us, this is a completion of a long journey, a journey of 14 years, which was started by this institution to ban plastics. Almost a generation after we win the war. But we are not here to celebrate because work has just begun.
Probably there will be losers, but we are winners in this.
There will be inevitable losses from a stockpile of unused and recalled plastics. But Kenyans and tourists exploring the country can now look forward to less of the plastics eyesore. The ban, if well implemented, should also offer respite to drainages that are often clogged with littered plastic bags, the effect of which, deadly flash floods, is very familiar to Kenyans. And so come Monday, anyone found in possession of a plastic carrier bag will be liable to a fine of not less than 2 million shillings. Sylvia Chebet, Citizen Weekend.